So remember during December I talked about those two AI channels, CountryHuman Java and Lucid Layers, because their content was literally just AI? Well, guess what? I just found a fully AI CountryHuman channel. This nightmare never ends. So we're gonna talk about them, but before we begin, please subscribe as it helps me a lot out with making these kinds of videos, and if you want to support me more on the channel, there are channel memberships available. Also, please don't send hate to this channel because while they are making AI, which is wrong, they're also really tiny. Like, this is the smallest channel I've ever made a video on. Realistically, please don't send hate. It doesn't help anyone in the situation. So, let's begin. First off, the channel is called Human of Nations, with 2.6 thousand subscribers, created on March 31st, 2025. Now, when you look at this channel, you can already notice something, that being, they just have shorts. Like, literally that's it. No long-form videos, no playlists, no posts, just shorts, which is pretty weird. It's like if the whole purpose of this channel is just making shorts. They uploaded their first video on May 27th, 2025, with AI CountryHumans. Now, right off the bat, I'm just gonna say it, the AI just looks horrible. I mean, AI animation never looks good anyway. They just morph in ways that make no sense, and the dialogue does not even fit. You know, if they have dialogue, because sometimes the dialogue is just text on the screen. And also, they have a lot of funk music and just make edits or random skits, and they just look so cursed. It could be because I have absolutely no idea what's happening in these shorts, because like, I'm legit just confused when watching these shorts. Another thing could be how this channel's designs constantly change. I mean, on one short, you have these regular looking people just with flakes as a skin. Then you have these country humans with like circle heads similar to like Stay Humans. But then you go to this anime like art style and then hand drawn, and then suddenly the country humans are just short for no reason. Then we have the 3D and then clay animation. It's legit all over the place, which makes me really confused when watching all these shorts. I have absolutely no idea what's happening, because in turn, this channel makes absolutely no sense. Now, despite their small subscriber count, they were actually doing pretty decent with their views, with a good portion of the shorts averaging above 30,000 views, mostly on political situations, which is also a problem. Now, I've mentioned this before with channels like Dakota Studio, but I find it weird how these channels have these childlike shorts while talking about real-world conflicts and wars, since a lot of the OG community tends to use these conflicts as a sense of humor education, unlike a lot of the new content farms. However, here, it's worse because it's just AI slop. So then we end up having shorts like an AI animation of September 11 attacks, or the atomic bombs being dropped on Japan, stuff like that, which is just super disrespectful, not only to the victims, but also to the people affected by this. And I mean, they do this a lot, especially with the more recent conflicts that have been happening this past year. Like, it's insane. Now, the most popular short currently has over 600,000 views, which actually, fun fact, this was more views than both Lucid Layers and CountryHuman Java's most viewed shorts, meaning that we might have just found the most viewed fully AI country boss / CountryHuman video, which is Trend of China Building a Wall. CountryHuman Java did that too. And also, fun fact, this channel for some reason decided to remake the short twice with two different art styles. Like, seriously, what's with AI channels and the obsession with this trend? It makes no sense. Now, when we look at the comments, they are mostly negative, as they tend to comment stuff like how it's disrespectful, dead internet theory, and how cursed the animation is, which I agree. But oh boy, look at the description as it reads, quote, "We will deliver top-notch countryman animations." I hate to break it to you, Human of Nations, but you might have failed that miserably. Also, Countryman, do people really call it that? I thought it was just called CountryHumans. I've never seen anyone call it Countryman, like what? Now, between May 27th and July 10th of 2025, they were making a lot of shorts. They made over 60 shorts in that time period about the topics I just mentioned. However, after July 10th, the channel was soon abandoned, and they stopped making shorts for over a year. I guess the person got tired of making these AI slops. Although fairly recently, on June 12th, they finally came back posting a new soccer short about the World Cup, featuring AI-generated animations of Messi and Ronaldo. Great. Now, I don't know if this user is still active or not, but to be optimistic, I am hoping that this channel stays dead, or the user comes back, learning their lesson, and actually makes great or at least decent CountryHumans content. Because the more AI channels I find, the more I worry that AI is going to take over these communities, which hopefully that doesn't happen. But anyway, what are your guys' thoughts on this channel? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video, please subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys next time.